Thank you. Have a good day. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, buddy. Got him. Got him. Got him, pussies. Got him. He grabbing his crotch as he, standing up there. I have to call him a pussy. Because when your pussy does that, it's like you stand up in front of a man and you're grabbing your crotch. You know what I'm saying? It's just showing you how gay they are. Right? See, there's a reason why you got a lot of down low brothers is because they're being manipulated into being down low brothers. All right, you got to understand that the very same white supremacists on the police departments operating covertly, right? The psychological operations or the psychological operations department, whatever it is you want to call them, they are conditioning black men and black women into being gay, bisexuality, lesbianism. You got it straight. Black excellence, that's right. They are afraid of black excellence, right? But black excellence, black people understand this. Black excellence doesn't mean that you're wealthy. Okay, that's the monetary part of it. Black excellence means that you have the proper mindset, right? The proper mindset to want to see your people do better, to you yourself do better and be better, right? And not the type of person that they want you to be, but the kind of person that when you are better and you do better, that you look at other black people like yourself and pull them up along with you, or give them the opportunity that you didn't have. And then that you got the opportunity, you give somebody else the opportunity also. Black excellence, black women, it isn't shaking your ass on social media talking about this is freedom and this is women empowerment. That's not black excellence. Black excellence is not being overweight. The vast majority of our women overweight, right? That's not black excellence, because guess what? You being overweight or obese leads to what? Other health issues. So that's not black excellence. Black excellence is keeping in shape, right? Black excellence is having the proper psychological mindset, which is hard, I understand that, right? But you need to seek therapy, right? Preferably with a black psychologist, not one who is religious that's going to push religion on you, but one who's going to listen, who's going to give you the tools that you need to better yourself, not just prescribe you medication. That's not black excellence, okay? Black excellence is making your community better, not driving around in fancy cars thinking that you're excellent. No, right? Money don't make you a good person. Living in a big house don't make you a good person. That's not black excellence. We tend to focus too much on the exterior things and not the things that truly matter for future, not just for us, but for our future generation. Okay? In your president department, we focus on the exterior things too much, and we don't focus on what's inside. So you got a lot of black people walking around with shirts saying black excellence, right? But black excellence in what? Can you name it? Not Oprah. Oprah is not black excellence. Not Tyler Perry. That's not black excellence. That's black success. There's a difference, right? Malcolm X was black excellence. Dr. Martin Luther King was black excellence. Dr. Khalid Muhammad was black excellence. The Minister Louis Farrakhan, that's black excellence. Okay? Harriet Tubman, that's black excellence. Nat Turner, black excellence. Maurice Bishop, black excellence. Bob Marley, black excellence. Right? Who else? Right? The black scholars that wrote books to teach us our history, that's black excellence. You think these celebrities is black excellence? No, that's black success. What are they doing to improve the lives of their people? What are they doing to educate their people? Right? What are they doing to try to undo the detrimental conditioning that has been done to us? Right? Black people who are black excellence, we kind of like to associate these things, these sayings. Like I said, we love good talking points. Just like in the media, you have these people coming with good talking points. Black people, particularly black women, they love a good talking points. Right? Simone Biles, that's black excellence. Right? Not only is she one of the greatest athletes, right? But how she lead her life is exemplary. That's black excellence. You don't see her in the club, on social media, shaking her ass. She doesn't call that freedom. She don't call that woman empowerment, right? So when you walk around with shirts saying black excellence, but you have a Europeanized mindset, take the shirt off, because you are not the appropriate person to wear that shirt, right? See, we have been conditioned into thinking that only black people with money is considered to be black excellence, or these athletes considered to be black excellence. But look at yourself. And if you have a Afrocentric mindset and wanted to be better and do better for your people, and wanted to make sure that your kids learn something aside of the indoctrination system, learn the history. All right? I know you're going to be attacked, but that's okay. You stand up for who you are as a black person. Right? You raise children, you educate them about their history, they love themselves. That's black excellence. When your children are well adjusted to learning the truth and being comfortable with the truth, I'm not afraid of speaking the truth, that's black excellence. Black excellence doesn't mean because you got the bag or you're chasing the bag. That's not black excellence. Right? Get these things out of your mind. Right? Because I tell you, I use Simone Biles as an example. She was, I think her hair was wet. And you have all these black women getting on her photos talking about, you need to do something with your hair. Like, what kind of shit is that? She's like, my hair is wet, so what? You know why? Because the vast majority of our women don't really wash their hair. They're wearing wigs and weaves and they can't wash it. And that's not me taking a jab at black women. That's the truth. You see, one thing that we don't want to hear is the truth. See, these other groups of women don't gotta worry about that. They get in the shower and they wash their hair. They can go in the pool and get their hair wet. How many of our sisters can say that? How many sisters can say they can go to the beach without a beach cap and get their hair wet? No, they can't because they're wearing wigs or weaves. And that's the truth. But they have turned those of us who speak the truth into villains. They have tried to demonize us for speaking the truth, for knowing the truth. Right? This is what they do. But guess what? We can only speak the truth. And that's not to say we speak the truth 100% of the time. We're human beings. Right? We're human beings. Right? But those who speak the truth understand that when it comes to certain things that, we need to tell our people the truth. Right? Just like I said, we're not perfect. We don't all live perfect life. And what they'll do is that because we speak the truth, they'll say, well, you think you're perfect. Only God and Jesus is perfect. Yeah, but even your God don't speak the truth. Right? Even your God don't speak the truth. Jesus didn't always speak the truth. Right? Again, you go to your Bible. It's in your Bible. God don't speak the truth. God is not all-knowing, as they claim. God is all-knowing. How God all-knowing? When he had to ask Cain, where's Abel? When he had to go down to Sodom and Gomorrah to find out what was going on. He didn't know. So how is he all-knowing? How is he all-knowing? Your God is cruel. Right? He made a bet with Satan to do what? To take everything away from Job. But here, Christian would be like, but Job never lost faith, this and that. And so they'll turn around and do it to each other. They'll turn around and do it to each other. And they'll talk about, well, have faith in God. The reason why they tell you that, because they don't want you to seek revenge on what it is that they do to you. See, it's the same thing the white men do to them and to us. We do it to each other. Understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. So they can hate me, but I'm going to keep speaking the truth. They can dislike me, but I'm going to keep speaking the truth. They can plot against me, but I'm going to keep speaking the truth. Because until we give the white man back his religion, we are never going to be a people with a sane mind, an intelligent people, a compassionate people, a caring people. Yes, we're compassionate to everybody else that don't look like us. Yes, we're loving to anybody else that don't look like us. We're accepting to everybody else that don't look like us. But when it comes to us and each other, we act and behave the exact opposite. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.